Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we are finally back to some Eivør. We're going to be kicking back into the 2020 SEGL Album Release show that she did. We're going to be checking out the song Only Love next. It says featuring Ásgeir. I'm sorry if I'm totally butchering that name. My apologies, guys. But this is, we're going to be checking out the video here. That's the official studio version. And then we'll be checking out the live version for the SEGL Release show, which I got it pulled up here to the point where True Love just ended. And then it's going to start. Kind of had to tippy-toe to get close without really hearing it. And she does some talking, I think, that from what I heard. So we're good. You know, I didn't hear the song. So, yeah, Only Love. This is going to be another one from the SEGL album, just like most of the songs on this concert were. I looked at the lyrics, and to me, it kind of reads like a relationship you were in with someone, maybe even your first love that you've ever, the first time you're ever in love. And she kind of mentions in the lyrics how you can't really fall in love until you fall out of love, which I think holds true, man. When you have that first super intense love of your life and you feel like your heart is just going to freaking burst, it's not really healthy. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some relationships out there, high school sweethearts and whatnot. But I feel like most people don't have that experience. Most people didn't take that path in their lives. They, the person that they're with now is not their high school sweetheart or their first love. You learn a lot from falling out of love, and, the experiences, you kind of are able to proceed with more caution, and proceed more carefully. And that's kind of what I get from this song. City lights fade into black. I watch them go out of my life. Deep inside, I knew it from the start. I was always alone by your side. How about that? It's kind of like knowing that this person's not right for you, and, things won't last. And, yeah. I kind of mentioned this too, about, your first love, you feel like your heart's going to burst. We were too young and our hearts nearly burst, but to find real love, you got to lose it first. Absolutely beautiful and awesome lyrics on this too, man. So without further ado, guys, and by the way, this is, I think I mentioned that, right? That this is from that 2020 SEGL album too. So yeah, okay, here we go. We're going to be diving into the music video that has the studio version, and then the video I have for the live version. The guy who provided this whole album to me, Glenn, my friend on the channel, I think he said he can't wait till I get to this song. I guess he really likes this one. So without further ado, let's do this. Eivør, Only Love. I love that visual there with the reflection.
City lights fade into black. I watch them go out of my life. Deep inside, I knew
Kaleidoscopic.
from the start.
Kaleidoscopic.
I was always alone by your side. Ooh, I heard it. You once said, "Here's my heart."
That's a beautiful shot too. Her vocal melody rolls up on the word love.
Let it all go.
Oh.
It's for the best. There is nothing to say.
I've never heard
Nothing
her.
except we were too young.
I've never heard her guest vocalist in her songs.
Nearly burst, but to find real love, you gotta lose it first.
There's that line. by the time I was in a trance. By the time I wanted to comment, the song was almost over. So, sure that makes some of you guys happy who hate when I stop. But, wow, that was a beautiful song. Eivør, Only Love, featuring Ásgeir. I'm so sorry, man. When I saw that guy's name, I didn't think she was having a guest vocalist. I thought that was just he was going to do the beats or play an instrument or something. This is the first time I've heard another guest vocalist in her music. And now I'm curious if, let me see, I should have looked up who the guy was. There he is. Icelandic singer, songwriter, musician. Okay. He started in 2013. All right. Maybe I got to check out his music too. He had a great voice. Absolutely beautiful voice. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, excuse me. This was an absolutely beautiful song. One thing I noticed before we talk about the song is I just want to talk about the video. There was a lot, like almost every shot in this was either a reflection, a kaleidoscopic refraction, or she was out of focus and something else was the focus. Like the shot of her with the rain. Even when oh God, I got to say his name again. I don't want to mess it up, but Ásgeir, when he showed up, even he was not even like fully in view. It was kind of through sheets, shadows. Everything in this was just, either mirrored reflection or something. They themselves were out of focus. I thought that was pretty cool. Now about the song. Absolutely beautiful song. There was a lot of parts in this that I just absolutely loved. Little details, like in the chorus, how she kind of like seals up the word love really fast, and also goes up, like only love, and it cuts it off. That was really cool. And she always does these little inflections, these little vocal things that are intriguing and unique, and I just absolutely love those little details. I also love just the beats in this, where that drum beat that's like bum bum shta, shta, bum bum shta. That was pretty cool. The music in this just sounded perfect, lovely. The tone fit the message of the song very well. It's almost like she wrote the lyrics first, and then the melody kind of built itself around it in order to fit. I mean, maybe it was the opposite. Maybe she wrote the song first and then kind of knew that she kind of wanted to write about love again or something. Maybe, I don't know. But either way, that was an absolute beautiful song. Now we're going to dive into the live version. Maybe she's going to have different things that she does with it, like she does with all the her songs when she plays live. So that should be interesting. Here we go. This is from the SEGL Album Release Show 2020.
Tusen takk! Nu tar vi det og i lukka som kærløksle stemningen her, så halde jeg bare vi for å spille et annet kærløksle. Og her en nødjesanker og han handler om kærløkene og alt det her som kærløkken gjør vi okken mennesker.
Okay, it's about all the things love can do to you also. I thought it was just mainly about your first love, but... Oh, that's so nice. It sounds like a raindrop. Doesn't it? Oh, he got me. So beautiful. like how he has the set list on his like drum. God. Okay, hold on. Do you hear that simple, just almost, you can barely hear it, guitar work there? Just simple, beautiful. I don't want to go back too far because I know just a little bit is a big distance for this almost 2-hour clip. Let's see. Listen to that guitar playing. You can barely hear it. Beautiful.
Nothing except we were too young, and our hearts nearly burst. But to find real love,
The sound of that percussion really just sets the tone, man.
lose it first. Oh, I heard it's you. Once said here's my heart.
Too bad that other guy couldn't make an appearance and do his part. I love that. Background effect of like doing the harmonies. Oh, that sounded great. Hold on. You can barely hear that background kind of like distorted kind of effect, you know, with the harmonies they're doing, but I just love that sound.
If you see me cry, I know you know why. I never like to say goodbye.
Oh, wow. Oh, you hear that too? Whoa. Ah, yes. Excellent, man. Wow. So okay. Well, first off, let's give her a nice round of applause again. Eivør, Only Love, SEGL Album Release Show 2020 live. That version was pretty similar to the studio version, except maybe even a little more, what's the word? A little bit more, not acoustic, but just less in your face, I guess. It seemed like it was a little bit more, a bit louder, more intense in this version. And in the live version, calm enough to where you can hear her very quiet guitar, which I don't know why, but I just love the way that her guitar sounded in that song. It reminded me of The Cure a little bit, the way the guitar sounded in that song for the live version. I don't even know if she played guitar in the studio version. I don't think she played guitar in the studio version, so that's one cool major difference. Excellent performance, very catchy and lovely song. I would have been very cool to see that other guy if he was able to show up and do his part. Maybe I'll have to see if there's a live video of them doing that, the song together. But another excellent entry, another awesome song that I have not heard before. I've mentioned this in plenty of her reactions, but she's still my favorite person I've ever reacted to on the channel. She still holds that title. So, yeah, excellent. I am biased. Okay, I'll let you guys know that. Yeah, so I'm glad I finally got to get her back. Get another song from that album release. We got to get that thing finished, man. I know for a while there I said I was going to be dropping an Eivør reaction for every time I sat down to react, but things just kind of got busy, and then I had the apartment flood and yada yada, and it kind of fell to the wayside. So we're trying to get that back on track. Yeah, if you guys made it this far into the video, first off, go check out Eivør. She has a bunch of great songs. My personal favorite is Falling Free, live at Torshavn. And if you have any other songs you want me to check out from her, please go see which ones I've already reacted to first, and then if you have another one you want me to check out, let me know. So, yeah, also, if you made it this far, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for sitting through a doubleheader and enjoying some beautiful music with me. And we'll see you guys in the next one.